Hey, Clutch Sports is under heat right now, man.
Right. So, by the way, Ruben, can you start pouring our drinks, please? Start pouring the drinks, man.
You can talk, though.
Yeah, you can say.
I don't like to say right now. Because I don't know. Because I haven't watched anything since like Channel 4.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
You used to watch it NBA Raw and all
NBA
that.
Raw, that's it. So I'm trying to listen. I'm like, can I fit in this conversation? I can't.
It's different age.
So I was going to shut up and pour it. Carry on though.
I'm not gonna lie, NBA Raw is how I started watching basketball.
Scoop Jackson.
Yeah.
Scoop Jackson used to do his little. Oh, that was lit, bro.
Jackson, you know.
Yeah.
That was my stuff, man.
Man, you don't even know what we're talking about right now.
Now, of course, obviously, Scoop Jackson.
Dave definitely doesn't know.
I don't know who Scoop is.
Who's Scoop, bro?
Scoop Jackson.
Yeah, who's he?
What team did you used to play for?
Stuff easy.
Scoop Jackson. He wasn't a basketball player.
Where's your cup, bro?
Ah.
He's you know what I'm saying? He's like a basketball enthusiast. You know, he knows his stuff.
Yeah.
They used to rap for Slam back in the day.
Yeah.
Come on, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying, baby?
Hey, wasn't he on? I swear he was on that Battlegrounds DVD.
I think he was.
That sounds familiar.
No, I don't know if he was on Battlegrounds, bro.
Sure.
The
What
one
are you talking about?
with Detroit and New York.
Yeah. Chicago and New York.
Chicago, New York. He might have been, to be fair. Yeah. He might have been. What are you drinking, Courtney, man?
I mean,
Caribbean spice.
the bartender's got the spice rum, man.
Okay.
You know, he's been a bit judgmental there. He knows I'm of Caribbean descent, but I would take
I wasn't
offense.
even going to go there, man.
I won't take offense.
Do you know what I mean? That's insecurity, you know.
He called it out straight away.
I'm just trying to pull you in, bro.
I hear that. What would have been your second option?
Captain Morgan.
Okay.
He's white.
Because my family came over on a boat, yeah? Say no more.
He's white, look. No, but that.
No, I'm joking.
Depression thing in it, we could have. That's horrible.
I'm playing.
Alright.
For the listeners, by the way, we are drinking this episode as requested by B1 last episode. I think that's correct.
Just only me.
No, bro, I'm just saying you did request it.
Did you request
of
it?
course.
No need to get so sensitive
No,
about
just-
it.
Why are you being defensive?
You requested it, but during the actual show.
Yeah, towards the end because it is our 1 year anniversary.
Oh,
It is the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on this 1 year anniversary as well.
No. Thank you.
Only
I'm
makes
chuffed.
sense.
Yeah, it only makes
Ciao.
sense, man.
Only makes sense.
But yeah, look, we'll get to that in a second. Yeah. So every 10 minutes, our cups are gonna be
Alright, cool.
refreshed by our special guest, Reuben Christian.
Man,
He's
Rubes.
and we brought him in on this episode as he's, very important to us as he actually helped us get this podcast off the ground.
You're too kind, man.
But before I get into it, I'll let Vanna introduce him.
So, I really just want to say thank you first before I introduce you, Ruben, man. You've been instrumental to our success.
Stop it, man.
I'm being really.
Nah.
For real though.
From the bottom of my heart, bro.
For real.
Man.
Real talk.
I'm not used to this.
And I really want to say, Ruben, like low key, like one of my, I idolize you, bro. Like, check me out. Because I used to, when it was hot and popping, I used to go to Something for Sunday.
Right.
And you was running the show there, man. I used to think like it was just like the vibe was cool.
Cheers.
Like you always knew what to say, what to do. You always it was always slick, it always smooth.
Smooth, innit?
Yeah. And I just always thought like this is a cool guy. I'd love to meet this guy. Lo and behold, a few years down the line, I knock on the door, and that's you standing there. You're like, yo, you ready to record your podcast? So I do, man.
Yeah. You broke the door as well.
So that's debatable. I think the door was already broken. But
Them ones.
But do you know what? Cheers, man. Thanks, man. Like with Something for Sunday, shout outs to Anthony and Frankie for
Of
putting
course,
that on. Do you know
yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure,
Because
yeah.
it's a team that makes that work, and I'm just the front man. Whole scene.
Damn, Vanna was finished his cup already.
Vanna.
I like the way the man are working ahead of the game. Get
Oh,
me?
you don't want the white.
What did this come half?
No, it was full.
It was full.
Everyone
I'm not
was
gonna lie,
drinking
guys.
my drink.
It's the intro of the show, bro.
I think there's some other drinks on the table, Ruben.
Yeah, we're 11 minutes in and we finished a bottle of Ray Nephews already.
Yeah, you know what time it is when you finish the bottle of your nephew.
It's about to
But
be
thanks for
a
having me,
flagrant
man, on the
episode.
show, like.
No, honestly, man, Reuben, it's our pleasure.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's
So
like,
good.
thank you, man.
It's all good, man.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, you lot were paying me, so. You know what I mean? Like, these facts.
Yeah, but you didn't extort us. You didn't extort us.
and there was a couple of times, we ran over
Yeah, for real.
the permitted time, and you was.
I won't lie to you guys, though. I'm not gonna lie. There are times that Reuben actually charged us extra, but I didn't tell you. And I
Oh,
covered
they
it.
don't know.
They
Oh, so I'm
didn't.
saying, like, why are you thanking me for?
I covered it for you guys.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Good
right.
leader, man.
Yeah,
I'm assuming he's a leader.
Dave's a leader.
Or at least the founder, right?
Yeah.
No, it's a collaborative effort.
I mean, you've seen the email.
We're in this.
Yeah.
We're in
Very
this together.
serious.
You know what I'm saying?
That email was serious, man. For
Yeah.
a podcast show, I'm like, wow, proper production.
Yeah.
Like, hats off. Like, I just roll freestyle usually when I interview guests. You know what? I've got another quick question before we start. I like your logo, but they're all white men.
Now, I raised this a couple times.
Vanderbilt did put this out.
Is there a reason for that? Trying to go mainstream. Do you know? Because that's where the money is.
I think what the logo is actually supposed to represent is just neutral. You know what I'm saying? It's for guys that love film and TV, and that it doesn't necessarily matter what race we are.
Oh, see.
It's so it's supposed to be all inclusive, even though we are black men.
And film transcends race.
It does.
It really does.
All those boundaries.
Yeah.
But
three of them have got no mouth, and one of them's talking.
that one on the far right is actually B1, and he's actually snoring. So maybe we need to add a couple Z's to it.
I think he used to have Z's. I'm sure we had Z's on there one point.
I might need to add some Z's to that still.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sean who did the logo for us. Appreciate you, my brother.
Oh wow. Sorry, Sean. I just wanted to understand it.
And Salah as well.
And Salah.
Oh yeah, exactly. For helping that, appreciate it. But yeah, man, Reuben's been talking about. Reuben, why don't you tell the people who you are, what you do, where you're from, and how you know us, man? Talk to us.
Good shout. What do you want? The Instagram me, or do you want the LinkedIn me?
I want the real you, man.
The real me.
I want the black chat.
The black chat Reuben.
Jeez. How about that?
Whoa. Shit, that's just digging into my past, boy.
Yeah, go on.
If I was to bring that out. Alright, so let me give you I attempt to give you the one-on-one, yeah. So Reuben Christian is my government name. That's who I am, not on paper. I'd say I work as a presenter, comic, and speaker. Been doing it now for about a decade.
Yeah.
Done stand-up, been hosting gigs, doing stuff on YouTube. I'm currently in a space where I bring people together to collaborate towards their goals and talk about their challenges. That's me and my work in a nutshell.
That's huge.
I'm a Malaysian Indian boy brought up around black people, hustling in the white man's world. So
Jeez.
confused isn't a word.
Is he kind of blackish?
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, bare cameras. Yeah, do you know what? I think so, I'm just Reuben, man. I'm just sick of it. Do you know what I mean? I'm straight in the middle of London. I've just been immersed in a whole load of cultures. I'm just me.
I heard
and
that,
I just pull from everything. And usually I can get on with most people.
Okay, yeah.
So that's me in a nutshell, man.
So yeah, tell us about Dream Rehab, man.
Dream Rehab is an idea that was born because I personally needed it. Like I've been on the grind as an entertainer for about a decade, trying to get a break as in trying to get paid, trying to get on TV, and all these kind of like dreams I had initially. But that hasn't worked out for me, right? But at the same time, I still wanted to do this thing. But I've had so many knocks on the way that the final knock, no matter how stoic and confident I was, it just kind of knocked my self-confidence, and there was this big massive gap where I went into therapy unpacking things, and I just had to try to up my confidence again, and I realised that I needed to rehabilitate my own dreams, and so this idea, Dream Rehab, came about. The main focus is that isolation is the dream killer for anyone that's doing anything. Like, don't try to do everything yourself.
Okay.
Because I have done that for years, and now I'm like, I've swung totally the other way. And it's just always about collaboration and teamwork. So Dream Rehab is about bringing people together in a room, talking about their challenges, to humanize their challenges, to realize they're not alone, because everyone's going through some nonsense, man. And then collaborate towards their goals or their dreams, whatever it is they want to do. So Dream Rehab's been going for about 9 months now.
Okay.
And it's about to go into its second iteration.
Yeah. Nice, man. Nice.
Good, man.
And how have the sessions been at Dream Rehab? Like how's it been like seeing people voice their struggles, their truths, about their dreams?
It's been intriguing and it's been moving at the same time, as well as educational. Like every single time I run one of these events, because there's a mixture. There's jokes that's happening at the time, because I'm a comic, right?
Yeah.
So any excuse.
Ruben's a very funny guy.
I'll go in. But then there's really serious topics that we talk about. Two things I've learned mainly. There's two main problems that's holding everyone back from trying a thing. The first one is fear. It's the fear of the unknown. This thing's too new. I'm scared of it, or I'm not good enough. I'm scared I'm going to fail. Or I'm worried about the opinions of others. Fear is the main thing that's holding anyone back from trying something.
Okay.
And the second thing is, if they do push past fear, usually if it's a new thing, it's overwhelm. so they're just overwhelmed. They don't know where to start.
Yeah.
So they're the two main takeouts I got from Dream Rehab, and we just work towards chipping away at moving those barriers, like removing those barriers, so that people can actually start doing stuff like this, like just everything. Like this must have been an idea in your head for a minute.
Bro.
And it didn't happen until someone committed, locked in the first studio thing, press record, and it was born.
Yeah.
Bro.
And then it just grows after that.
I ain't gonna lie, we did stagnate.
Okay, now how many years though?
No, it wasn't years. It was,
it
it was more like months. Have you had any success stories come back to Dream Rehab? Just
Yeah, you know what? I need to follow them up properly.
Yeah.
But there's people that have been meeting and starting projects. So projects have been, they've come to life. They've come to fruition.
Okay.
And they're deep, a lot of people are on the early journeys of trying stuff. So poets, comedians, some people that are starting up like events companies and whatnot. And it's mainly been creatives. But that's a good shout because I need to follow people up.
Yeah.
Just to see where they've got to. But it's too early to.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's too early to say people have had massive successes since, but a load of people are on path. So, and I'm happy with that.
That's
to be
good.
honest.
No,
Because starting is the biggest.
Yeah, that's the
it's a
biggest
big-
hurdle.
Yeah, it's a big hurdle, man.
No, that's a really inspiring thing to get going off the ground though.
Yeah.
Because I think giving people a creatives a chance, the opportunity to come together, talk about the issues, and network and get together and start stuff that's dope. Because I don't think a lot that's happening.
No.
Yeah, man. So where can they find you on Instagram?
Instagram, me personally, Reuben Christian 1, REUBEN, Christian spelled like the religion and dash number 1 at the end.
So somebody had Reuben Christian before
Yeah,
you.
he's sitting on it, bro. He's a dickhead. I messaged him as well. Air pie.
Them
just
ones.
aired me. Yeah, he's doing absolutely nothing with it.
Nothing.
And I'm starting to think maybe it's one of my friends that I've just bought it and put this other guy's profile up there just to
way.
spite me.
Just to spite
You know,
you,
there's
yeah.
people out here that do
Yeah,
that
yeah,
for a
yeah.
living.
It be your own
friends
people,
like that,
man.
Yeah, it really does, man.
Might be my family members, bro.
What did Biggie
Like,
say with
just
that,
a bit
bro?
off.
It's the ones that smoke blunts with you. See your picture and now they want to come to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it might be. It
might be, man,
Shout
it
out to
might
my friends.
Yeah.
Dream Rehab on the gram is Dream Rehab _ because Dream Rehab was taken.
Are they sitting on that as well?
It's the same dude. It's the same
Same guy.
It's the same guy. It's just bought
It's in your head now.
everything.
Yeah, man. So, guys, go check out Reuben Christian on Instagram and Dream Rehab on Instagram. So, all right, let's get started on some film talk, man. We just want to thank Reuben. It's been a year since we started.
Oh wow.
It's been a year since we started, and we're 41 episodes in deep.
Wow.
David's
And
42 if you count it.
if we count today, it's 42 episodes in deep. And yeah, man, Reuben, man, thank you, bro.
I appreciate that, Reuben. Appreciate you,
It's all
bro.
good,
For
man.
real, for real.
It's always a pleasure having you lot there, man.
You've given our dream rehab.
I don't think it needed rehabilitation. It just needed delivery into the world.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna
So
say that.
you're our midwife.
Midwife. I appreciate that, Reuben, man. Really appreciate that. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of our 1 year anniversary of TPCB.
TPCB, yeah, man.
But before we leave, Reuben, what are your top 3 movies of recent time?
Good question. Alright, I've listed these down. Have you guys seen? Well, am I allowed to include documentaries? Because I'm not a
Yeah, go
massive
ahead,
film
man.
buff.
No. But hold up, wait a minute. A second ago, certain man said you couldn't include documentaries as movies, but now you're
said
saying
that?
You
One
did
of-
say that. You did say that.
Yeah, keep that same
no, wait,
energy.
no,
you said
no,
that.
no, please.
Dave said he saw 13 films. You said you can't include documentaries.
I'm gonna include that in the edit so everyone can see what I'm talking about
I don't
right
remember saying this,
here.
bro.
Movie like Rick James, son.
No.
No. We're not
Okay,
doing this again.
no.
We're not doing this again.
You know what?
We ain't
funny?
doing this again.
B1, do you know what's funny?
We ain't doing this again.
B1, what's funny? I want you to comment on this video when I make it.
Yeah, of course.
No problem.
So I personally said you can't include documentaries.
Yes, you did. Now, Reuben.
Ruben,
what
do
are
you
your-
remember me saying that?
Reuben, what are your top 3 movies
JB,
of
did I
recent
say
time?
that?
I don't think so.
I mean, I've listed 1 film, 1 documentary, and 1 Netflix series.
Okay, cool.
That's all
I'm
good,
gonna
man.
have to go with that.
No, that's fine, that's
Alright,
fine.
so the documentary is called The Work. Have you guys heard of this? No. All right. It's an indie film, right? It's called The Work, and it's a documentary set in high intensity, maximum security prison, men's prison.
Called The Work, right?
It's called The Work.
Okay.
And these like 3 normal guys that are not in jail go in and sit in on group therapy sessions with the man them that are in jail.
Okay.
And it basically unpacks masculinity. But it's honestly, what happened there?
I don't know.
But honestly, it's one of the most intriguing films I've watched in a long time.
Is it on Netflix, did you say?
I don't think it is.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
Well,
But honestly, I think
find
people
it.
should watch
Okay,
this.
okay.
There's a big. My friend put it on. He done this thing called Psychology at the Movies, which I think you love, by the way.
Psychology
So you
at the
watch a
Movies?
movie, and then once the movie's done, psychologists get on the stage
No
and they
way.
break down the thing, and the audience gets involved.
That's
And
dope.
they
It
got me
sounds
on-
like
they got me
something
on
that might
stage
be in the
there.
works still.
That's dope.
Yeah, so they done the work there, and that was dope. I learned a lot about masculinity in general, because you'd think some of these gangsters are proper not in touch with their feelings and their emotions, but this film is about them getting in touch with, and you see like big aggy men crying. It's a mad film.
No way.
You know what? I don't know if you lot agree with me in this, but I really like Split. You know,
Wow, you that's Split. Yeah, Split
did no
was
one
lit.
like Split?
I love Split. James
All of it.
McAvoy.
Yeah, McAvoy.
Blumhouse. Yeah,
Not
yeah.
Glass Split.
Yeah, Split.
I'm making sure everyone's of the same.
Yeah, about them.
I'm making sure everyone's of the same mind frame.
Okay.
Because some men are like, yeah, but they're not thinking the same thing.
Split was the second one.
Yeah, I know.
I'm with you.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
I can't be certain.
All right.
Yeah,
And
obviously you're not.
recently, I binged through Sex Education on Netflix.
Is that good, yeah?
Oh, mate,
I haven't watched that.
so good. I personally
Netflix
really,
is doing bits, man.
yeah, I'm telling you that on this thing, man.
Drinks up.
Ruben's talking.
Yeah, sex education. Whoa, me too. Yeah, sex education was good because it starts
Yeah, it
off
was,
with this
yeah.
really kind of odd humor, right, which makes me laugh. But then what happens is, as we progress, it gets so deep into the psyche of characters, and it starts unpacking like the current relationship and dating scene nowadays, especially between millennials, and it's a myth, but it's so dope.
Yeah.
It's so dope.
The thing is, like, I saw some promo for it. I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, just watch it. Sit through the thing, man.
Yeah.
Are they English or American actors?
So it's English actors, but they've really Americanized the whole production. Varsity
It looks-
Jackets,
it-
High
it-
School,
yeah, it
all
looks
that kind of
Americanized,
stuff. Yeah, it's a
yeah.
nice way that they put it together. But that's my main three.
Okay.
Okay. And what are you looking forward to in 2019?
Lion King.
Yeah.
Swear.
Yeah. The reason I say that.
To ruin your
nostalgia
again and
again,
again,
yeah. Yeah, no, because Lion King's like an all-time classic, right? It's been, even in the theaters, it's been running for years.
Yeah.
And now they're finally, it's like what they done with Jungle Book. I don't know if you got rated.
Jungle Book remake was dope.
You like
Which
it?
one?
Which one though?
Not the
Not the Andy Serkis one or the John Favreau
So what
one.
was the Netflix
not the most
one?
recent one.
Mowgli.
Now,
Not the most recent one.
there was two.
Yeah,
there was
I
the
know.
recent one which was by Andy Serkis, and the one before that was by John Favreau. Which one did you like?
Favreau.
I don't know. The one that was called Mowgli is the one I've watched. That's
That was on Netflix.
Yeah. I actually liked.
Yeah, I thought that was alright.
They're
I
both
like that.
decent, but the Disney remake was
Okay.
Really, I need to watch.
Yeah, no, that was
it.
decent. I
yeah,
watched that in the cinema. That was-
I watched
that was alright.
the most recent one, Mowgli, Adventures of Mowgli. Maybe it's by with Andy Serkis. I didn't really enjoy it too tough.
It's different, isn't it?
I need to see the one by John Favreau because I heard that's more. Yeah, I heard
haven't
that's
seen
more
that?
critically acclaimed. Yeah, I need to see that.
13 movies this year.
How many movies you seen, bro?
It don't matter.
Exactly.
It don't matter.
That's my point. It
don't
doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, cool, man. Thanks, Reuben, for sharing your top movies of recent time and most anticipated movie for 2019. I'm definitely gonna see Lion King, though.
Right out.
100%. Aladdin I'm gonna see, but reluctantly.
I think Eliza's gonna be better than Lion King. Ooh. I do.
After all that Jafar talk
Get me.
that we had.
One character can't destroy the whole show.
Oh, bro, you'll be surprised, man. Like in a basketball team, all it takes is one drunk player to fuck up the whole team.
Yo!
It's a team thing, innit?
And on that
You
note,
wrote that for me, man.
on that note,
You wrote that for me.
that's episode 42 of the Post Credits podcast.
Yeah.